Hi, Hezzrone.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
It's nice to have you back this week.
So, Lily, this week we're talking about fears.
Ooh.
Yeah. And what are some of the fears that you have? What's your greatest fear?
First of all, I have some interesting facts.
Oh.
I might tell you first what I'm afraid of.
Tell me first.
Okay. I'm afraid of snakes. I
Okay.
really hate snakes. I'm afraid of creepy things. You know those things in the spiders and
Ants.
ants. Okay, I'm not afraid of ants, but I'm afraid of
Ankles?
spiders.
Okay. All right.
Nice one.
Me, I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of
Hezzrone.
heights and snakes and spiders.
I think everyone is afraid of snakes.
Yeah, true. But there are people who love snakes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know. So you are telling me about
Ooh,
some
I have
interesting
some fun
facts
facts.
about...
Why don't you try and tell me what this is?
All right.
And you guys at home can also tell me.
Okay.
I have some phobias. Hezzrone has some phobias. We're going to tell you what these phobias are. Dentophobia.
Wait, I can guess. The fear of dental hygiene, no?
The fear of dentists. It's called dentophobia.
Really?
Really.
Almost got it.
Leukophobia. You can't guess what it's about.
I can.
Tell
The
me.
fear of looking at people.
No, it's the fear of color white. There are people who are afraid of color white.
Anyway,
Hezzrone.
I have one. Do fear. It's the fear of tea without sugar.
Hezzrone. I have one more.
All right,
This one is called papyrophobia. I don't know whether it's papyrophobia or papyrophobia, one of those.
Fear of papaya?
Papyrus, no?
Okay.
Guess what it is? It's
what?
the fear of peppers.
There are people who are afraid of peppers.
For real.
Wow. Okay, I have one.
Papyrophobia.
I have one. Fiatu.
Ah,
It's the fear of putting on shoes. Come, it makes sense.
no, it doesn't.
It does.
Then there is nosocomophobia.
That one I can't guess.
It's the fear of hospitals.
Whoa.
You,
okay.
first of all, you're afraid of hospitals.
Yeah, I am.
So you have nosocomophobia. Phobia, sorry.
So I'll go
That
around
one.
telling people I have.
I have
that.
one last one. And we're going to put it on your screen, because if you can pronounce it, I'm buying you ice cream. Okay, ice cream, you're 20 bob nonetheless. I'm buying you ice cream, you're 20 bob. You're
Yeah,
30
equal.
bob supermarket. So here's the challenge. If you can read it and send it to me, your parents have my phone number. Just send your voice note pronouncing this one. Nakunulia ice cream, you're 30 bob. It is hippopotamonstrosesquivophobia.
It's okay. You don't have to. It's okay. It's okay.
Can
But
you guys
you at
pronounce
home
it?
can try.
A bit shy. Guess what it's a fear of? It's the fear of long words.
I thought, okay, makes sense.
I know.
But it doesn't make sense. Like, you'd have thought they would have shortened the
You know?
word, but anyway.
If you can pronounce it, send us your voice note. And if you pronounce it right, ice cream on us.
Yes, 30 bob. 30 bob. So we've talked about fears, and we have realized that everyone has something they're afraid of. For example, me, I'm afraid of heights and snakes. And when Jesus was here on earth, he did a lot of miracles. Like he raised the dead, he healed the sick. But one time he was on sea, and Jesus took a nap. He was 100% human, so he took a nap. He slept.
It's funny picturing Jesus taking a nap.
I
But,
know. So he slept, and while he was sleeping, a storm came. And the disciples were there, and it's so funny that the disciples, the friends of Jesus, who are with Jesus all the time, were so afraid. Like, imagine being with Jesus and still being afraid.
Okay, first of all, how did Jesus sleep through the rain? Yani? Because Nikelele,
When sleep
it was
comes,
a boat,
it
it wasn't a
comes.
ship.
It comes, Lily. You can sleep anywhere. It's the same way children sleep in traffic,
Whose
in
children?
weird places. Children in general.
I don't know. I guess, like sometimes there's rain, because I remember there's a time we were standing with some friends here outside church, and there was this loud, what do you call this, thunder.
Yeah.
By the way, tuliingia ndani ya ofisi. Because, first of all, you're like, it's raining, it's light, we're tembeing here while walking.
Yeah.
Thunder. By the way, we all scampered. I was like, kwani? It can be scary.
But
Me
he must have
understand the
been tired.
disciples.
He must have been tired, yeah?
After all the work.
Yeah, after all the work. So he was sleeping, and there was a storm, and water got into the boat, and of course the disciples were afraid. Because, I don't know, like you're in the middle of the ocean, and the ship is going to sink, obviously you'd be afraid.
Can I tell you a secret? Okay, and the guys out there have to promise not to tell anybody. I can't swim. So
Neither can I. I mean,
so you understand why they're afraid?
Yeah.
Because the last time I was in the Indian Ocean and we were in this, I was like, wow, when are we getting to the other side, you know? Because I thought if anything happens
Yeah,
by I'm
that's
as
it,
good as dead.
that's it,
I can't
yeah.
even float.
yeah.
Anyway,
So
continue
you
with
can
your story.
imagine, yeah? So the disciples' fear was justified, actually. And they were so afraid. So they went and woke Jesus up. So, Jesus, we are dying. What are you are sleeping.
Unalala.
And unalala na. The ship is sinking. And so Jesus just got up and he told the storm to stop. And the storm calmed.
That's amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so sometimes, I feel like sometimes we Pastor Raymond likes saying this. Sometimes we tell God how big our storm is, and instead of us telling our storm how big our God is.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
And I think sometimes it's so easy for us to be around Jesus when Jesus is around, but we're still afraid. And it's natural because we are human beings. It's easy for us to worry. It's easy for us to be afraid.
Yeah.
But then again, we shouldn't let our fear prevent us from trusting in God.
Yeah.
Because the disciples woke Jesus up, and Jesus did, it was so simple. Like, he just told the storm, stop, whatever you're doing.
The storm
stop.
was like,
yeah.
okay.
Jesus,
Fine.
you know, and it's important for us to remember that Jesus is bigger than our storms,
Yeah.
that Jesus is bigger than all our fears,
Yeah.
that no matter what you are afraid of, Jesus will just get up and say, go, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always important to remember that no matter the fear, that Jesus is bigger than all our fears.
He
and
is.
He's always there for us.
He is.
So even for us this week, our challenge is for us to overcome our fear. If, for example, this week I am going to try my best, if the weather allows, I will go and swim.
Okay, I won't do that because I can't swim.
I will go to the swimming
for
pool.
Drowning, no?
I will go to the swimming pool. And
But I'm not going to watch snakes either.
okay, where do you go and watch snakes? I'm just...
On Nat Geo.
Oh,
Every time
okay.
they put Nat Geo, I hide.
I thought we had a snake park in Kericho.
No. But I'm going to try and find one of my fears this week, and I'm going to, I may not be able to swim this week. I may
Yes.
not even be able to see snakes this week, but I am going to pray about something that scares me.
That's very important. So there's something you've mentioned. You may not be able to overcome your fear this week, but you can pray about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the swimming pool. I will not swim, but I will go to the swimming pool and pray.
Pray about
Pray about swimming.
I think
One
I
step
can do
at a
that.
time.
Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Don't worry, instead pray. Don't worry, instead pray. Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Don't worry.
Our memory verse for this week comes from the book of Psalms, chapter 56, verse 3. It's the easiest to try and memorize, yeah? And it says, when I'm afraid, I will trust in you. And it's just reassuring to know if you're ever afraid, you can always turn to God. No, we used to have a song we used to sing when we were small.
Okay.
God is bigger than the boogeyman. Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman, my God is bigger than the boogeyman, and He's watching over you and me. I know it's a song for Kitambo, but still, it's assuring to know that God is bigger than anything.
Yeah.
So we see these guys next week.
Yes, next
Same
week.
up and-
Same place.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's been real. See you guys.
Bye-bye.